Has the new bloodline found its new wise man? Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Kevin Zwicker from FastCon coming at you. And before I get into this video, please remember to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel in more ways than you know, and it's free. So, fantasy booking isn't necessarily my strong suit. If you've been keeping up with my channel, you notice that I react to a lot of the news that comes out in pro wrestling. I do a lot of comments on the show, whether it's Monday Night Raw, AEW, Dynamite, SmackDown, Collision, the PLEs, the pay-per-views. That's more of my strong suit. But today I saw a comment from Live and Learn Today, who's been very supportive of the channel ever since really the beginning. And one of my main goals when I started this channel was to really build a community sense when it comes to my content. And if you ever have any suggestions or things that you want me to talk about or things that you would like me to do on the channel, please feel free to put it in the comment section. I want you guys to have as much input as possible on the content as there is that I'm able to put out. And if you just want to put a comment and talk about how much of an idiot I am, you can as well. All opinions are welcomed on the show. But what they really wanted me to talk about was the fact that Armando Alejandro Estrada, I don't know if I said it as great as he says it, but I attempted, has signed a Legends deal with the WWE. Now, a lot of times with these Legends deals, they could really just mean nothing. It could just be for merchandise purposes, or in rare occasions, it could be for on-air talent. Now, as you know, Armando Alejandro Estrada was the manager of Umaga, who is the uncle of Jacob Fatu and is the father of Zilla Fatu, who is making a big name on the independent circuit. Now, as we've known, if you've been watching this new bloodline that has been taking place on Friday Night SmackDown, they have done a good job of emulating the prior OG bloodline. They have their tag team of the GOD kind of playing the Usos role. They have Jacob Fatu playing the role that Solo Sikoa played in the OG bloodline, and you have Solo Sikoa doing his best cosplay of Roman Reigns. Now, what is missing in this new bloodline is the wise man. Now, Armando has strong ties to this family and this bloodline, as I've stated before. He was the manager of Umaga, and he also managed Jacob Fatu on the Indies. And it would be something that would really set them apart from the other bloodline. Armando is one of those guys who doesn't necessarily belong in the Paul Heyman or Bobby Heenan type category when it comes to the manager, but he's one of those guys who's kind of these forgotten OGs of the mid-2000s run, who really had a lot of decent moments. He was involved in the Battle of the Billionaires between Donald Trump and Vince McMahon, which now thinking about that now is insane that they had these two guys who have been alleged in a lot of bad stuff being on the television screen at the same time in one of the biggest matches in WrestleMania history. But he is somebody who I think would fit in very well with this current rendition of the new bloodline. It would add another dimension that they are missing. It is something that could possibly even go down the line. Now, Zilla has had conversations and done interviews about how we all know at the end of the day, he will be in the WWE. It's more of a when, not if situation. But he's talked about how he's not in a rush to join the WWE. And when they get to the time period when it is his time to come into the WWE, I think that would be a perfect type of situation to pair him up with the guy who managed his father. It'd be something to where it brings a similarity. It's kind of like this chain link between his father and him. Is one of those situations where I feel as if it would make the act feel similar enough to his father. But if you've watched any of Zilla's work, he is a little bit more of an athletic presence than his father. And he's had a move set and he has a presence that is similar yet different to his father. And it'd be one of those things where it's not only is it a sentimental moment, but I feel like character-wise would fit very well and what they could possibly mold him into being. Now, let me know in the comments section, what are your guys' thoughts? Do you want to see them bring Armando? Do you think him signing that Legends deal was something that just is one of those doesn't matter type situations? Do you think that it's just kind of a pie in the sky dream to think that he'll be brought in to play this wise man role? Or do you not even want to see him play the wise man role? Let me know in the comment section below. Remember to like and subscribe. I'm Kevin Zwicker. I'm out.